QSY, QSY. Hello, Steve. How you doing, buddy? 26 Alpha Tango 369, Exeter, UK. 9 Alpha Tango 791, Gulf Islands, waving.
Yeah, all good this side, Joe. I literally just switched the radio on. I tried to find a clear frequency on this side, which is 515, and I just triple five, and I was about to put out a call, and I heard you calling, so I thought I'd give it a try, see if you can hear me. But you're 5 and 5 today, Joe, over.
Yeah, I got you 5 and 9, 5 and 9. Seems like most stations this morning I talked to in Europe are coming in about the same, and a little bit less QRM on this channel. Thank God I was up on one of the higher ones there, a little bit higher, and a lot of QRM. So good copy on you, Steve. Good audio, good signal, sounding good as usual, my friend. QSL. Yeah, I've actually worked you a couple times in the mobile now, I think. So that's pretty good. Not too bad at all. If the conditions are right, it's amazing where that little magnetic mount antenna can talk to. So how's the weather over there? I hear the UK is getting some colder weather in some areas. It's kind of cool here this morning, Steve. It's only about 5 degrees Celsius under mostly sunny sky. QSL. Yeah, we know what it's like. Our winters can be pretty wet over here, too. We just got back from the far west coast of Vancouver Island, way on the far west coast of Vancouver Island, and it was pretty, one day of nice sunshine, and then the next day just rained all day. They get a lot of rain over there, Steve. They get, many, many feet of rain every year. It's kind of like a rainforest over there. But you know what? I'll take the rain over the snow. You don't have to shovel the rain. That's the way I say it. I don't like cold and I don't like snow, so I'll take the rain there, QSL. QSL, that's what I say. When I was a young one, when I was a young fella, I loved the snow. But now as I get older, I dislike cold. I don't like snow anymore. I used to do a lot of skiing, Steve. A lot of skiing. But now, as I'm older, I don't even want to go into those mountaintops. I want to stay nice and warm here down below. And on a day like this, it's nice and warm in my radio room. So this is the place to be, QSL. Oh yeah, I used to love skiing, Steve. It's so pricey right now. And the last time I skied was probably about 10 years ago. I still actually have my skis, but it's just so it's hard to afford it anymore. To get a lift ticket, some of these places is about $150 to $200 per person just to ski for the day, and it's hard for me to even justify that. But I love skiing. It was a lot of fun, and I know what you mean. And you're moving up there, so you're staying warm anyway. It's when you stand still sometimes that's when you get cold. But I was to say, often spring skiing, I would actually wear a t-shirt as well there, QSL.
Exactly, Joe. I'm not going to say anymore. You know exactly what I mean about it. It's just
I know what you mean, buddy. I know what you mean. When we were younger, we used to take lots of risks and have lots of fun. And now, me at 60 years old, I kind of think about what I do. But when I was younger, man, no fear. You know what I mean? Going down the mogos, going over jumps, and doing just crazy things and having lots of bad wipeouts. But at 60 years old now, I'm kind of worried about breaking something there, QSL.
Yeah, Joe, I'm only 4 years behind you. I understand exactly what you mean. And I'm sure, touch wood, I will go skiing again one day. It'll be a lot more respectful and I'll be a lot more steadier. There won't be just skiing as fast as I can down over the hills. I'll take in the scenery a lot more than Joe, over.
You betcha. It is beautiful up there, no doubt about it. And I used to ski the local mountains. Vancouver, I'd go to Whistler and some of the other mountains. There's a lot of mountains around here. So, but I tell you what, back in the day, I could actually afford to do it. But you know, Steve, the price of skiing is just absolutely outrageous. For Whistler, I think a lift ticket is about $200 per person for one day. About $200 per person, QSL. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah, now I use that food to buy. Now I use that money to buy groceries, Steve, and other things. So, you know, if I had extra money to do that, it would probably, you know, wouldn't hurt to try it once again. But like I say, I still have all of my equipment sitting in the basement. But you know, it's probably just about outdated now. Last time I went skiing, Steve, I'm still wearing my old school 190 skis. And I see these other people wearing these shorter skis. The skis nowadays look a little different. They were shorter than my long. I wear long 190 skis there, QSL. Thanks a lot there, Steve. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, looks like propagation's changing a bit. Always good to hear you, my friend. Hey, cheers and 73s to you out there in the UK. And we'll be listening for you, my friend. 26 Alpha Tango 369 Exeter, UK. Cheers and beers, and say hi to Tim for me if you hear him out there. 9 Alpha Tango 791 Gulf Islands waving. Thank you, Steve. '73, Steve.